Good morning, it's day 57 and we're kicking it off from Black Hut. I think it's Black Hut or Blackrock Hut shelter. And we're going another about 22 miles because the other shelter is 33 miles. And we're coming up on one of the summits. It's the Blackrock Summit. Pretty rocky here. I'll show it to you in a second. But so I don't know. Like the shelter spot was very crowded, but the reason why I went there and not stealth camped is because they actually had water and I didn't have much water left. There's literally 10-mile stretches through the Shenandoahs where there's no water sources. It's kind of crazy, and looking at it today, I probably will have to go 10 miles without water, or a 10-mile stretch without getting water, because there's one campground that has a spigot, but that is probably closed because April is just too early. And now I'm wondering if the Waysides are even open either, because I need to get food. Like, for, I guess the one issue about starting your thru hike early is that no one wants to open until like May, or like until the bubble comes through, because I guess they don't make enough money, so they wait till later to open up. So you're really at a disadvantage for places that are open when you start early. So I kind of feel bad for those Sobo hikers too, because like barely anything's open if you go Sobo. But yeah, let me show you some of the rocks here. This is kind of what we've been walking alongside of, big stacks of rocks. And let's see, this is the Blackrock Summit, and we're at over 3,000 feet. It's the Appalachian Trail, and I'm not sure where this side goes. Looks like just a spur trail if you want to do like a loop or something. But the views aren't bad up here. It's kind of fun to walk through, but I've gotten plenty of views through Virginia, so there was like a chance, like I think over here you can kind of like climb up it, but it just seems like a hassle. It's like climbing up Lion's Head at Dolly Sods, but I think Dolly Sods was a easier climb. Come out here and kind of get a decent view from not even having to climb. It's kind of nice. But we're gonna head down. I just noticed you can actually see the spur trail down there, because it runs right down there and down the hill there. But I think I got the best spot in town to view this. Ooh, a little shaky though too, because I'm hanging up here. The view climbing up the mountain to get to Loft Mountain Camp Store, which if it's open, which seems to be very washy. One person said it was open April like 9th. The other person said it was closed due to repaving about 4 days ago. So cross my fingers and hope it's not closed like all the other stuff that I've been to. I don't know, it's mostly been stuff that's closed due to closed on Mondays. The burrito place in Atkins was closed on Monday, and the Italian restaurant in Glasgow was closed because it was Monday. Just seems like I always keep showing up to eat in town on Mondays, unfortunately, and they're closed. I don't know, I think it should be open by now. I mean, they said it was open, then they said, someone in the comments said it was closed. So I'm hoping to I just want they said the hot foods isn't open, but the store itself is open, so I could get a drink and maybe some more what was it, hand sanitizer, because I forgot to get more in Waynesboro, and I'm running low, so I don't want to run low. Got to keep my hands clean. And here looks like there's nice spot to have lunch, but I was hoping to have lunch at the camp store. Here's a better view right here of coming up here just before I say goodbye for a little bit. So I came up here to the Loft Mountain Camp Store, closed for season. Who's the liar who said that it's open? It's not open. Clearly not. That place looks awesome. I know you can get change for some reason. For vending machines. Is the bathroom open? No, bathrooms are locked. See, this is the whole thing where you know, you get such a disadvantage starting your thru hike so early. Nothing's open. Luckily, I figured I'd check it out anyway, since it's only 70 yards to get here. But however, based on the comments, the Wayside is actually open. So cross my fingers and hope that place is open and people aren't lying about it. I don't understand. I feel like by April, there's a lot of people hiking now. It's springtime and it's getting warmer. There is almost 20 people at the shelter I was at. I feel like they could make plenty of money in April. It doesn't even say when they're going to open again. They just say see you again in 2018. So I don't know when it's going to be open. Probably May. I don't know. But it doesn't take long to get back to the trail on this one. But the Loft Mountain Wayside, however, does say it's open, but it's also much further. It's like a half mile steeply down the hill. So not too upset about this one. Just kind of, I don't know, wish I could get a Mountain Dew or something like that and just hike on. This one, really hoping for that burger, because everyone says the grill's open. Say the grill opens like April 9th, so that gives us plenty of time. We're there much later than that, so I don't know. Hopefully it's gonna be worth this steep downhill to get there. Gonna have to carry my backpack with me. Can't really trust leaving it at the trail. So, and that's in another mile, so it'll actually line up a little bit better with lunchtime. It's only 11 o'clock and I got only 14 more miles to go. So I was thinking, you know, I have some extra time. Let's get a burger and some fries and a nice cold drink. Also, it looks like the next Wayside at Big Meadows Wayside is actually a little bit further than I thought, but be about 18 miles from where I'm staying at. So I'm not going to get there until dinner, so I'd kind of want a lunch, and I only have one lunch left. So if I eat that today, I won't really have anything to eat tomorrow. So if I get a hot lunch today, I should be good, filled with a bunch of calories. Wish me luck. View from the top of these cliffs, and our food is waiting us down there. Apparently they have milkshakes too. You can take the side trail that goes steeply down this hill, but I'm reading is that the side trail to the Icy Creek Spring actually can get you there as well. So, and it's a little further up ahead, but what I'll do, I'll hike up to that trail take that trail down, because it, instead of going straight down to the wayside, this gradually takes you down. It kind of goes across the ridge instead of straight down the ridge. They're straight down the mountain, so it's a lot easier, and it's about the same distance away, I'd say. Half mile. I don't really care. I have extra time. Half mile, who cares? I'm gonna go. It seems most people are commenting that it is open, so we'll see. Well, as you can see here, the Icy Creek spring is flowing intensely. Holy crap. Gushing out basically, faster than a faucet. So my plan is take this trail, if I can find it down here, and maintenance building. Well, to take this trail down, have some food, I'll come back and I'll get some water for the day. But yeah, so yeah, I'll just get some water for the trip out. Get it later, make it easier walking down here, and I'll come back and grab it. Since I needed water anyways too, so this is just a really easy way to get into the Wayside, taking the Icy Creek Spring trail instead of taking the very steep Discovery Trail. So plus this way I can make sure to hike all sections of the AT. So I'll just walk down this trail and walk back, and I won't miss a section. And it's easier, so it's a win-win in my book. Hey, so I went to the, Loft Mountain Wayside. So the Wayside isn't a camp store. There's a little bit of stuff that you can resupply, like bars and like candies and stuff like that. But they didn't have much. They didn't even have hand sanitizer, which I just wanted to, because I was running low, which I'm just gonna get tomorrow, I think. It just would have been nice. Then now I have plenty, and I can use it sparingly, not sparingly. The food was decent, but it's just, it feels like it's almost stadium price food. It's just, you know, fast food that's overpriced. But however, for a thru hiker, hot food is always usually worth a price. So it's worth going in if you're gonna go in and get a meal. If you're just gonna go in and get a snack or something, you might as well try to go to one that's closer, because this one's a half-mile away. So that it's kind of like off the path. So I mean, it's like $5 for a milkshake, so you go in just for a milkshake, it might not be worth it. But if you go in for a meal, just, yeah, it's worth going in. So let's see, a cheeseburger was like $7.25, fries were $3, a hot dog was $3, so kind of expensive, but whatever. They know that there's not many other places to go along that section, so we kind of have the market. But for any thru hikers, like I said before, take the Ivy Spring Creek loop lays down, because it's so much easier, and it's only like an extra 0.1 mile to get there, instead of taking a really steep path on the Discovery Trail. Yeah, it's just easier if you're no-bow. If you're so-bow, you could just do the same thing and get there quicker. My suggestion. This is another place that looks like it was burned complete, like a forest fire, because well, all the trees have burn marks on them. Jeez, bugs. Yeah, like this whole section has been burned. But it must have not been this year, because all the weeds and stuff were growing pretty quickly. But it had been at least a year ago, I think. The weeds and stuff do grow up pretty quickly, but still. Yeah. It's been a pretty enjoyable and casual day, in my opinion. So far, there's really not many steep or long ups and downs. I do know that the last 6 miles there'll be 2 decent climbs, and I think the biggest issue here is there's not much water. It's like every 7 to 10 miles apart you're going on long stretches of no water, and it's not easily accessible like it was in Georgia or North Carolina. Definitely not nearly as accessible, or even the southern part of Virginia was not bad, but up here has been kind of annoying on worrying about water. Yeah, just got to be careful of it. Luckily it's not too hot out, you know, for the next few days, so I'm not sweating too much either, or else I'd probably need a lot more water. Thanks maintenance. Looks like a lot of trees falling down here, and I don't know how the heck you're supposed to get through this if it wasn't cut. So that whole section here, there's a tree falling here, and there's more trees down here that were cut right here, and these things are too big to even go around. There's no way going around this. Gigantic trees falling down. You'd have to walk like a whole loop around it. Not gonna happen. So I don't know when this was cut. It looks pretty fresh. Might have been after that thunderstorm, maybe, because that was a pretty windy and nasty thunderstorm we had. But since we're at the road, it's only another like 3 miles, so not too bad. So most likely I'll see you tomorrow.